Hi everyone, this is the part 2 of the chapter 12 section 2 which is ways of heat transferring. So we already know that, for example, stuff can hit the pan and then the soup inside the pan. And also we know that you can adjust the bath water by adding some cold and hot water to it. And already we know that the sun, our skin get warmer when the sun can heat it. So we have three different kind of transferring energy, different ways of transferring energy. The first one is called conduction, the second one is called convection, and the third one is called radiation. So conduction, the name of or the way of transferring it comes from the direct contact. So it means a way of transferring energy that the particles of two different objects with a different temperature are in contact. For example, you have a bowl with a soup and a spoon. So this place gets warmer and it was become hot. How? We have to know that just this side of the spoon is inside the soup, but this place gets warmer by transferring the heat by conduction. It means these two objects are in contact and the thermal energy transferred from higher temperature to lower temperature object. Higher temperature object, we said that has more kinetic energy. This one has less kinetic energy. So they are in contact, the particles are collide. Because they are in contact, the particles are collide and heat each other. So the particle of spoon can hit the particle of soup and the particle of soup can hit the particle of the spoon. By this way, the energy can transfer from the particle of soup to the particle of the spoon. Look, this one we said has more kinetic energy and this one will become slow down. And the movement of particles inside the spoon speed up until they will become the same temperature. By this way, the conduction is the way that can be thermal energy transferred between two different objects that they are in direct contact, and this one need matter. It may need substances, particles. Okay. The second one that we have it's called convection. Convection is produced by the movement of particles inside liquid or gas. Okay, so if we said inside liquid or gas, it means matter. So this way of transferring energy needs matter. So the movement of particles inside liquid and gas, for example, if you have a pan or container on the stove or fire, benzene burner, anything, the particles of water, which is filling with water. Okay. So the particles of water that's at the bottom of the pan get thermal energy by conduction because it's in contact with this fire. So this water that's at the bottom of the container or of the pan can get thermal energy and the particles spread apart and become less dense than the cool water around it. So if it is become less dense, it will rise to the surface of the pan or container. So if it comes to the surface of the container or the pot or the pan. So this warm or hot water, when it comes to the surface of the pan, get the energy or lose some energy that's transferred to the air and condense, and it has become more dense, and then sink to the bottom of the pot. Look, roughly it's like a circulation. The water or particles get energy from the fire and increase the kinetic energy, and the particles are spread apart. Then it will become less dense and go to the surface of the pan and lose some energy because it's transferred to the air, and then it become less dense and sink to the bottom of the container. So by this way, it's produce a roughly circulation inside the pan or inside the container, and this circulation is called the convection current. This is called convection current. So dear students, we said both conduction and convection need matter. And conduction, it's happen when two objects are in contact, and convection, it's happen just in liquid and gas, because you know that's the warm, for example, this is about water, and about air, the warm air raise and the cold air sink. By this way, maybe produce a lot of currents inside the oceans and producing a wind inside the air. So the last way of transferring energy is called radiation. Radiation, it is transferring of energy through electromagnetic waves. Transferring of energy through electromagnetic waves is called radiation. Electromagnetic waves like that. So this one can pass through matter or can pass through space. By this way, by electromagnetic waves, the sunlight can heat the earth, the surface of the earth, and the waves that can be transfer the thermal energy or the energy of the sun to the earth, which is including visible light and ultraviolet, infrared. We have gamma ray, X-ray, radio waves. So we have a different kind of waves that can be emitted from the sun to the earth, but the light that's cause the earth to become warm, it's called infrared. Okay, and the light that causes your skin to become warmer, it's called infrared. And these all waves or rays that's passed from the sun to the earth doesn't need matter, can pass through the space and also can pass through the matter, and also it's called the electromagnetic waves. So as a quick revision that we said, we have three ways of the transferring energy. The first one is conduction, second one is convection, and the third one is radiation. Conduction need matter, that's two different temperature objects are in contact. The second one is convection, which is produced by the movement of particles, circular movement of particles inside air or inside the liquid. It means inside the gas and inside the liquid, that's produce a convection current. And the last one is called the electromagnetic, the radiation, which is transfer the heat, the thermal energy by electromagnetic waves. So by this way, the earth can get the thermal energy from the sun.